Hey Rhett, Megan McCracken here, and I just made this video for you and your team that you can use with some quick tips and tricks for how you guys can rank better on Google and just increase your online presence overall and be able to outsmart your competition. And I make these videos for small business owners across the Mountain West, and I hope that these tips and tricks can be helpful. If you watch this video and you're like, Kate, this is really cool, but I have no idea how to do this or I don't want to do this, I would like for you to do this for me. I'd be happy to hop on a call so that we can talk more about your goals and see what of any of these services would benefit you. But if not, I just hope the video can help. So I'll jump right into it. We have a few things that we're going to go over today in regards to your website. We're going to talk about content. We're going to talk about backlinks or popularity, and then we're going to talk about citations. So, number one, content. First of all, kudos to you and your team for whoever made your website. It is beautiful, it is clean, it's really well made. Something that is a rule of thumb for Google that Google really likes to see is about 1,500 words on the homepage. And in your case, you guys have a decent amount of words. In fact, I believe you actually are kind of hitting that. So you're pretty close. One of your big competitors has 15 or just under 1,500 words, but they're ranking better for a lot of those keywords on Google. So um, Google cares a lot about relevance. They care a lot about having the proper keywords on there to make sure that your website would show up at the top of any organic searches whenever anyone is searching for a roofing company in Erie, Colorado, or just a roofing company in Colorado and the surrounding towns. So one of those that when I was looking into certain keywords showed up was Red Rock Roofing and Solar. So they're the ones who have just under 1,500 words. So you guys are really close with them, honestly. And with you, it's going to be more of a matter of really relevant backlinks and then improving those citations that will help you out a lot, especially because your content, you already have a fair amount of content there and it is really strong and it is really clean. So it'll definitely keep people on your website, which will help Google as well. But yeah, Google does like to see about 1,500 words and then about 500 words per page, which you're doing great with. But I did just want to mention, you know, you can use a thing called Ahrefs or SEMrush, SEMrush, that can help you see what keywords you need to rank better for and like what position you're in. So just as an example, this is for Red Rock Roofing. Let me go back. So if we go to the overview, for their organic search, they're ranking for this many keywords. So obviously they're in number one spot for Red Rock Roofing because that's their company name. But even roofing in Colorado, they're in the fifth spot. Roofing contractors in me nearby, they're in the third spot. Roofing Erie, Colorado, they're in the sixth spot. Where if we look at you over here, we'll click on an overview. Whoops, there we go. So you're only showing up for 50 keywords, and you're obviously you're in the sixth spot for service guys, which is really good, but you're ranking pretty low for a lot of these really important keywords that you would want to be ranking for. You're number 26 for roofing in Erie, Colorado, just as an example. And so you would definitely want to have more of the relevant content in order to rank better for these keywords. So you'd want to be doing, there's certain, again, there's SEMrush, Ahrefs, and then for writing the content, there are things like Surfer SEO or Phrase that can help you out with a monthly fee with writing your content and making sure you have what your competitors have. So that's the first thing is content. The next thing I wanted to talk about is backlinks. So backlinks with Google is basically a popularity contest. It's basically, the way I like to describe it to people is it's like the jock or the cheerleader in a high school telling everybody else like, hey, this kid is really cool, you should listen to them. So it's other websites linking back to your website as being the experts. So, and the not all backlinks are created equal. So obviously Google is going to like a home contractor website linking back to yours more than they would like a fashion website linking back to yours, right? Um, and so looking again at your competitors here, they have, it is, sorry, I kept freezing on me there, but they have, if we look at their domains that are referring back to them, so 200 backlinks coming from 38 different places. What Google really cares about though are what's called do follow links. Those are domains that are actually vouching for you, saying, yes, you should follow this person, rather than just random sites that you can submit anywhere. So all of these at the top that don't have a zero next to them are do follow links. So they actually don't have a ton, but they do have more than you. You actually don't have any do follow links, or actually you, excuse me, you only have two do follow links. Um, So you would definitely want to be going on and submitting for more backlinks. There's softwares called Link Juice that can help you out with that, and Majestic that can help you make sure that they're the proper type of backlinks. Because again, not all backlinks are created equal. But the more backlinks you have, that is actually, I would say, one of the most ignored things by business owners, but probably the most important, because a lot of times, even if people don't have the content there, or if they have less content, but they have a ton of backlinks, they really can work their way up in the rankings. So we would really want to get you ranked high for those keywords and high for those backlinks. So that's the second thing. The third thing are going to be citations. So citations are talking about the Google Map listings. So when we Google roofing company Erie, Colorado, these are the top guys. Red Rock is sponsored, so they're also running ads, which is a whole separate thing that I would recommend doing. But additionally, we have these guys who have gotten themselves within the top 3 slots on Google, and that is mostly because of their citations. So you have your Google business profile set up, which is awesome. Additionally, so something that I did is I looked up how your website and your company matches up with some of your competitors in regards to having citations. And it said here you only have 8% of your competitors' citations. So then you would go here to opportunities. These are all of the places where your competitors are cited, where you are not, and how many points essentially they're worth to Google. And so you could then go into each website and just submit your Google business profile information. So your company's name, business, phone number. And then once all of those are submitted, that would really help you move up in the ranks. That combined with a stronger website with more keywords, eventually you would be showing up in these top 3 spots. Plus, if your website's ranking high enough, it would also be showing up down here. And then if you're running Google ads, you would be the number one roofer in Colorado. So that would be my biggest advice would be those things would be number one, just improving your content a little bit. Again, your website looks great and a lot of the content is there. It just needs a little bit of an upgrade. And then number two are the backlinks so that you can be the most popular. And then number three would be those citations. And then additionally, like I mentioned, running Google ads or any type of paid advertising would help you out a lot. And you have the proper website there where Google ads pretty immediately could perform well while you're getting these other things set up and improved upon. So those are my tips. If you have any questions, let's hop on a discovery call. Again, my phone number is 385-315-7439. But otherwise, I really hope that this video with these tips and tricks helped. Thanks so much. Have a good one.